Oh, we're not there either. Oh, I love Chapter 6. Oh, Chapter 5's cool.
I'm waiting for the game to get good.
Chapter
When does the
4
game
says-
get good according to your strategy guide?
Well, not in the Vile Peaks. It's such a shitty, like, in-between area. Like, the Vile Peaks are boring. The lake before it at least looks cool.
Every part of it's boring.
No.
Oh, it's boring.
Man.
March
The
Madness.
forest is
Where
so
are we at
cool.
specifically? Load the game. We'll figure
We're
it
in
out
the
from there.
We're still in the Vile Peaks.
Presumably.
Snow has sea. Don't you see? That's the Vile Peaks background.
Okay, I'll take your word for it because I don't care.
Chloe, what can you tell me? Oh my god, there it is again.
Yep. Chapter 4. The Vile Peaks. Yeah, there you are. You're correct.
I'm so good at this. Hope and despair. Only one of those is a character in this game, though.
I think despair is a character. I feel despair is equivalent to what I'm
Despair
feeling.
is the implied character.
If you want to remember where we're at, we should be reading this dialogue. We're
Blah
not
blah
doing
blah.
that.
Hanging Edge. Hope's mother's killed. That happened in Chapter 1.
I mean, that's fair. Now he curses the government. I know that feeling.
I mean,
Most of all, he hates Snow, the man
That's when it would make
responsible for
sense.
dragging his mother into the battle that claimed her life.
it says he curses the government, but he doesn't curse the government. He curses Snow.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
Why the guy who tries to help out? Why the only one who's trying to help and get things done?
Because plot. Because there has to be conflict with these people, because otherwise they're all the same character.
I can accept it that he's a whiny child, and puberty is hitting Hope hard right now, and there's he's got a crush, although he's not with Lightning, but he's got a crush on
I think
some woman
he
with a
wants to.
massive rack.
I think he wants to fuck somebody. I can't remember who.
Probably
Welcome back to
Lightning.
Fetch Quest, everybody, where we're trying to put together the pieces of this awful game and trying to put together where we were the last time we played, because.
We were in the vial.
We've had two different play sessions where we played Final Fantasy 13 to this point. God, that camera is stupid.
Yeah, that needs to be flipped.
We've had two separate play sessions here of where we recorded a batch and then we took 2 months off and then recorded another batch.
Which axis is Y and which is X? Oh my god. Y is up and down, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I need.
Okay. I mean, the camera is still stupid.
No, wait. No. Yes.
Okay. I mean, it tells you what it does.
All right.
Yeah.
There we
Okay,
go.
you're happy?
There we go.
Cool.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah,
with
we've
actual camera
done
work.
2 separate play sessions of this game, 2 months apart. We wanted to do because we record every 2 weeks. We wanted to do a play session every week and then do something fun in between. And I don't know, we just lost track of the calendar.
We
I feel
had too
like.
much fun.
Oh, we had too much fun playing this game, and so we had to pause for it and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Abilities, what we got? Bravery.
But because we love all of you Jimbos out there, particularly the one Jimbo who is our most hardened viewer, we're going to play through the rest of this game all of February long to get through the rest of it here.
Ravagers, what is this madness? We don't have a tank. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I think that's why we stopped. Yeah, because it was dumb.
I can't, how am I supposed to chain any of these guys without a tank? Oh, it's gotta be the Saboteur. No.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you just kind of got to do your best and get through this area here effectively.
Let's see, the Ravagers.
I think the most encouraging thing I ever heard you say was before we said, we got to get through this game, because if we want to have this for March, we got to get through this game, is this you told me, I'm slowly realizing that I really don't like this game.
No, I still like the game. It just doesn't make as much sense as I thought it made.
Oh, well, I mean, it definitely doesn't do that, yeah.
Hell no!
How am I supposed to chain these guys without a tank?
I mean, I don't think you really have to worry about chaining them, I guess. Well, I guess
but
that's
if
the
I
only way you
don't
deal
chain
damage to them.
I mean, I can,
Can you not just deal damage and
I'm
stop
dealing...
them?
There we go.
Or I'm talking about, can you not do spells? Can you just attack them and chain it up? I thought you could.
No, you need to have the Commando class, and none of these characters have the Commando
Got
class.
it. Okay, so then there you go then.
It looks like you just have to hit it over and over.
Yeah, I mean, it
Hopefully
works. That doesn't make it good, the fact that it does it. But I mean, that's that's by and large my problem with this game as a whole.
I mean, once you actually have a full party, everything will be pretty straightforward and access to all the classes.
I mean,
but,
this is a true statement.
Pokemon Black and White was very good at limiting your resources early in the game and giving you very specific, different kinds of Pokemon you can work with and then tailoring the game to that.
Yes.
This is not doing that. It's giving me limited class access and not really...
Well, Pokemon Black and White is just a good game in general. Even though, yes, I know it doesn't have your precious Charmander until like post game or what have you.
Yeah, but it's got Whimsicott.
It's got Whimsicott. It's got a bunch of other good ones. It's just like, but you're correct. The balancing system is great. But at this point, I have played through Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I have many thoughts on it, none of which are positive or encouraging. I don't want to be Mr. Negative on the channel, but if I did, it'd go something like this. It's got issues, and it had issues when it first came out, and I've heard they've kind of fixed them with Platinum, but then they went back to the original thing that didn't work. And that I think is the biggest indictment of those games. Wait, what are you doing?
I hit Saz with Bravery. Shouldn't have done that.
Well, I mean, now he's super brave. Maybe he'll, I don't know.
Alright, now I got this. Ow.
Yeah. Basically, you just want to burn them as quick as possible, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta... Oh, God. See when...
Yeah.
Oh...
Yeah, this isn't going well so far. This is not going well so far at all.
Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me.
Yeah. No, but you're not wrong. Black and White does a very good job early game of doing all that kind of stuff, and that's why Black and White is still... Like, I still love Gen 2, but like Black and White is maybe like the most complete vision of what Pokemon should be.
Alright, I need a Saboteur and 2 Ravagers. Well, that's what I should be doing.
But this is also a very special episode as well, too, because Rob brought a prop for today's record.
I had this on the first one we did, too.
Oh, you did? You didn't bring it out. He has the collector's edition
hardcover.
Yeah, the guidebook for Final Fantasy 13. Weirdly enough, on the front page it says this game sucks. It's really weird.
No.
It's in Japanese, so it's hard to read, but it's just like
it's in the secret language of Final Fantasy 13, which you can see secret language.
Yeah,
here on the
secret
back.
language on the back, and if you translate it, it says this game sucks.
No, see, there's a cipher here in the back. There's the I have this.
You should play the game because
no, I was waiting for the chain to fill up.
Oh, well, that wasn't gonna happen.
Or waiting for the the active gauge. So
yeah, there you go.
I have this framed hanging in my...
He does. It sickens me every time I go over there now.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, but I mean, whatever.
Let's see. Here's a whole bunch of bonus story content at the end.
Oh boy, bonus story content, aka filling in the gaps because their story doesn't make sense.
What is the name of this title? Or what is the title of this section?
Analysis and speculation, meaning they're guessing what they meant by writing their story.
It's a pretty interesting. It's a bold tactic. I mean, it's probably written by Brady Games, or I don't know who the fuck did this.
I mean, I'm certain it is guessing at best on what the story of Final Fantasy 13 is supposed to be.
So we will have to look at it and review it at the end.
Oh boy, cutscene.
Warship from
Pulse.
Looks like a big old dick. Yeah, okay.
Not during the war, not since.
Where's my
They might have
cipher?
tried, but none of their forces made it into Cocoon.
Then why is it such
They
a big
only
deal?
damaged the outer rim. Then the Sanctum's Fal'Cie.
Then why do
pushed
people
I
care so much? There it is. The alphabet.
sleep through history?
More or less. So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
Nobody finds it weird that she's dressed like a part of a barbarian horde.
Yeah, nobody's questioning that part because everything else about her is so fucking weird that they just roll with it.
They gathered up scrap from Pulse and used it for rebuilding.
So they mined all the scrap from the war,
Bunch of garbage.
built the cities out of it, which there was not enough to do that.
Fal'Cie
Sure.
and what mixed in with all the trash?
Who'da thunk?
I'd thunk.
Possibly.
I know this story already.
I mean, I do too. I don't remember any of it.
Well, I can't tell you because it would all be spoilers. Data
Oh,
log
yeah,
update. Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh god, the
most
data
important-
log is updated.
The most
We have to go
important part of
see
this
what's
game.
in the data log.
I will
Open
do
up the
this
data
once.
log immediately.
I will do this once.
What
and
is
I'm
in the
not going
data
to do it
log,
again.
Rob?
If you would like, I can go through and read every one of these entries.
I might make you do
the
that.
events of chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'd rather do that with a Star Ocean game. Every single character, including the chocobo that lives inside its afro.
Kind of okay, boring, bad,
Honestly.
boring, bad.
Here's the Pope. This is the
Bad.
Pope. His name is the Primarch.
He talks like this. He's the Pope. He drives
He's
around.
Italian.
He drives around in bubble car, and he talks about how you shouldn't masturbate. Anyway, continue.
There's a bridge between the Fal'Cie and a citizen-elected council. So we're determining, okay, this has some key story building here. So there's an elected council that runs the city government.
Yeah, that's like Oprah and Beyonce and I think Elon Musk, and they all meet in the Statue of Liberty's head every month and so, and dictate our plans of how we should rule the world. Yeah.
Says he's a conservative leader.
Oh, well, I already know he's
explain
bad.
the Purge. That would explain the Purge.
Yeah,
Conservatives love to purge.
Conservatives do love the Purge, actually. It's really weird.
Do you know this game takes place over the course of
I just realized
13
we've only
days?
played this game for 4 hours and I want to kill myself. Continue.
Oh,
yeah, I
okay,
didn't know the game takes place over 13 days. It's not like they've given us any hint of that
yeah,
throughout
I mean,
all of the fucking dumb cutscenes they made
I
us
wonder
sit
what
through.
this says on the back. I wonder if it just says.
It means thank you for giving us our money. We have your money now. Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
That's right, I need to
There's
change
dudes
something
coming from the sky.
here. I totally fucked up my.
Your builds or
Yeah, you're supposed to replace instead of.
yeah. Boy, I love it when they switch up your builds and stuff, and then and then they make you go back into the menu and have to fix it yourself. That's great. That's so good. I really appreciate.
Look, eventually we're gonna
the
have a
stuff
full
that they
party,
do.
and we won't have to worry about all this shit.
I mean, this is a true statement. Unfortunately, it only happens 15 more hours to go in this game.
Is it racist that the black man has a gun?
No more so than Barrett. By which I mean yes.
I feel like they.
Barrett in particular is a particular. I forget who he's supposed to be a parody of. He
Mr.
reminds
T.
me a lot of Terry Crews. Yeah, Mr. T. Yes, thank you.
But yes, also Terry Crews.
But Terry Crews wasn't a thing when the original game came out.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was born and existed. I don't know if he was acting.
Probably he has some He has some hilariously bad old.
Well, sure, yeah. But I mean, much in the same way how because he's an idiocracy, and he's the president in idiocracy, and he's
He's the
basically
president in my heart.
he's the president in my heart too. But he's basically playing his Old Spice character,
Yeah.
where he's just loud and shouting and stuff.
He's got some whatever that recent. Why are we not Saboteur?
I don't know.
Do the thing that makes it so the gauge doesn't go down. Do I have to play the Saboteur?
I think you do, because I don't think you can rely on your computer allies.
It certainly doesn't seem.
I mean, I'm not going to fault Final Fantasy 13 for that. Persona 3 has a similar problem. And then I think Persona 5 has it by default, but I know Persona 4 has your allies doing random things, and they often do bad things. So as soon as you get the chance, you switch them off.
Yeah, I mean, in this one, the Saboteur is supposed to do something that'll make it so that gauge doesn't drop so fast. They did it here. But
Yeah.
they were just not doing it on the other enemy, and I need to play that class. So
I guess that's clearly the answer.
I guess I should
No
switch
stars. No stars. No, bad gamer moment.
wait a second. Am I allowed to switch current party or current,
I think you have
leaders
to be
right
the
now?
leader. Try it.
It's not letting me.
The answer is no. You have to be the. You have to. Yeah. Yeah, you can view their information, but that's it, which is dumb.
And we get that.
Yeah, that's a great face. We've talked about that face.
Oh my
I feel
god,
like.
Vanille's face is just like
Vanille,
her face
she's
is so
like the
far back
meme
up.
of that guy who's just like. I'm putting up the guy in there. It's that same face.
Oh man,
It's just like she
so-
politely doesn't want to tell you smell bad, but she can definitely smell you.
What?
All right, let's.
But yeah,
See if there's any-
did you know that I can't remember if you can still do this now, but I know Terry Crews can be your Waze driver, and it'll just sound like Terry Crews and be like, left turn ahead!
I need
and
this.
it's great. It's very good.
All right, does he get like a?
Yeah, no, I'm curious because what else have I done on the stream other than look up information? Because you're the one playing now.
Look, Terry Crews has some pretty fun stuff. He's got some. Really
I love Terry
hilarious
Crews. Terry
early
Crews is
movies.
very, very funny. Like I guess I knew he was a football player. I guess I never cared about it.
Didn't totally know that myself.
Yeah, I guess I always knew it. I assumed he was either football or wrestling. So maybe that's my thing. He wasn't good at football, but I mean he played 32 games in the NFL, which is not zero.
He was. I think he was in a Christmas movie that was really like in his early days. That was really funny but bad.
I'm trying to see. Like his first movie history goes back to like 2000 and stuff. So obviously that predates Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think they did a better job of Barrett making him a more dimensionalized character in the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
I mean, there was some worries in the remake that he was going to be
somehow even more.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, because we've had like 20 years of like people doing Final Fantasy VII parodies, and literally just like every word out of his mouth in those parodies is like a series of curse words and expletives and stuff. And, which makes sense because in the original game, like it was basically every word out of his mouth was like censored effectively in the original game. I'm trying to see what Christmas movie he was in. I don't think there's a Christmas movie. I'm looking here. He was in Get Smart. I don't remember him in Get Smart. Obviously, Idiocracy. White Chicks? Is White Chicks a Christmas movie?
No.
What is?
He was Big T. Deliver Us from Ava. Whoa, he was in an Ava movie. There's an Ava movie with Terry Crews.
We're watching Badass at some point here. It's a Mario Van Peebles movie, and he's a very good director. I don't know what he was in here. Other than just I don't know he's in a Christmas movie at all. I mean, certainly. I think he was on my radar for the Old Spice commercials before I saw Idiocracy for the first time.
Earliest movies?
Well, his earliest movies are like in 2000, so the 6 Day, Training Day, so like army movies. Friday After Next is like a comedy.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking was a Christmas one, not a Christmas one.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie, Christmas in the Hood. Yeah.
Okay. So Friday After Next is kind of hysterical.
Yes, that's a good
I've
movie.
seen.
I agree. I guess I never pictured that as a Christmas movie, but it obviously is. It's the whole premise of it. But because Idiocracy is always going to hold a special place in my heart.
Oh, of course. It's so good.
I mean, Rob and I have a pattern of every election night we watch Idiocracy and just watch as the country falls apart.
I mean, we're going to need to
fashion.
when there's the rather...
particularly in November this year, we're going to have a special celebration to watch it all go to shit.
Hopefully,
unfortunately,
shenanigans will...
unfortunately, Fuddruckers is all closed in Illinois, which Fuddruckers is an important part of the Idiocracy experience, as is going to Costco. We could just go get pizza at Costco.
Oh, you're right. We could get...
Yeah, we just
I
go
feel
to...
like that would be a good experience, though.
I feel
I
like
the
that's
Happy Meals idea as well.
Yeah, we also talked about getting Happy Meals like as a replacement. Yeah, because this year, this last election, it ended up being like we couldn't do it on the election night, and then it turns out, well, the election night results were delayed till like Saturday, and we already had plans to hang out, so that was fun. What did we end up going to eat that night? Did we do Chick-fil-A, like I said, the other post-apocalyptic themed restaurant? Or I can't remember what we did.
Might have been Chick-fil-A.
I can't remember. It's like the only other thing I could think of that was like post-apocalyptic theme. But next time we'll just do Costco, because you can eat in the food court.
Come on. God damn it. this whole not having a tank on the team is making it
It's a
fucking
very bad
impossible.
party configuration, and yeah, it's not great. But yeah, no, have you ever done the Costco food court or no?
No, I don't think so.
$2 slices of pizza that are giant, like 800 calorie slice of pizzas. It's like Fredo's, but not as artery clogging. I don't think it probably is.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, well, Fredo's is a particular joint nearby here that
How much do you think we have to pay the greeter to get him to say, "Welcome to Costco, I love you"?
A lot of money. Because first of all, I'm sure that's in the training video of Costco. Like, ignore these people. These people don't know what they're talking about. I mean, we could say, "Welcome to Costco, we love you" to the greeters. Let's
That's
do
true.
that. And we have tinfoil hats on and stuff. That'd be great.
They might not let us into the food court.
They
though.
might not. No, they might actually arrest us. I don't know. We can figure that part out later.
Yeah.
Where was I going with my train of thought here? Yeah, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll remember when I'm editing the video here.
One thing that drives me nuts about this, which I should be able to figure out, I'm probably going to look up it later, is that when you switch your team combos,
Yeah.
or your class loadout or whatever,
You got a spark plug!
it's pretty cool. I'm pretty cool. I
Oh
like
my
spark
god,
plugs.
you got a spark plug!
Oh, there's a safe one over here somewhere
Oh, alright, well,
for
yeah.
some reason.
Sure, I mean, it's off in the corner, I guess.
Oh, whoa, it led me to
An item on an off-beaten path.
oh, Phoenix.
You
Down.
got a Phoenix down! I don't know, I can't force myself to care about it enough. Yeah.
But anyway, sometimes it loads real quick. Like when you switch to your class, you switch different classes, and sometimes you just sit there and you take a bunch of hits from the enemy before it loads out your new classes. And I do not know why. Sometimes you have to wait for the animations, and sometimes you don't.
I would imagine because, like, this is not Square's fault necessarily, but the PS3 is notoriously hard to program for. And
Chloe.
they made this custom engine that I think they ended up suing the people who helped them build the engine.
For the Crystal
Engine, I think it's called. Yeah, I thought I saw something about that. Maybe I'm wrong. But I thought that was the case. Is just like the engine didn't work right, and so that's why you kind of see like there's such a big disparity between the pre-rendered cutscenes and stuff versus just like the end engine stuff, which looks like awful ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Crystal Tools specifically is what it's called. And well, I mean, just in general, the PS3 you just flipped off.
No, I did not just flip
Why-
up.
why'd you
Oh god, heal.
Yeah. Okay, you're good.
Because I cannot chain these damn things. I have no idea what's causing them to, like, what causes the bar there to stabilize versus not stabilize.
Well, no, this is a thing that goes up every time is the thing, and yeah, you don't really have moves that can stabilize it.
Thanks, Hope, bitch.
Yeah. Hope is a great healer. You did a great job.
Is there 3 of them?
There are 3 of
We're
them.
not gonna be able to. Alright, we need to kill
Okay,
this one.
got one down. Okay, now you need to
Oh, Lord.
Phoenix down
It's
Vanille.
not dead. It's not dead yet.
Okay,
Oh, God.
well there you go. Now it's dead. I think
Yeah,
there's only
I'm
2 of
gonna
them.
have to. How
Oh
many
no, there's
Phoenix
3.
stones are
There's
there?
3. He was just off camera. Why would you not want to see all people on the camera screen at once? I mean, like I said, PS3 is notoriously difficult to program for. That's also the same reason why they don't have trouble porting games from PS3 off onto other systems.
Oh, do you think maybe that's why they don't have an HD version of this game yet?
I think that's probably the biggest reason, because if Square thought there was any money in it, they do it. I don't know.
I mean, 13 is like out of. Why is Hope dead?
Because he's bad, and you should feel bad.
But I've had a healer up the whole fucking time.
Well, they've been bad at healing.
Oh God.
Yeah. No. It's just notoriously hard to do it, and that's why that's usually why in most cases the PS3 version of like between Xbox and PS3 games, usually the Xbox version is better.
So you're telling me we should be playing the Xbox version of Final Fantasy 13?
Actually, this is one of the rare exceptions because the Xbox version they put no effort into, and
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
I
it's
heard
on.
that really fucked it up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because they built this custom for the PS3 and then ported it later. Or I think the Xbox version came out same day of, but it was they started work on the PS3 version way earlier than the Xbox version, and I think because they were more focused on making the PS3 version the definitive version. I think that's probably the reason.
Oh great, the succubus goes down like paper. Guess I should have been killing the succubus.
Yeah, probably.
Stupid succubus.
I just realized Hope has a boomerang.
He
Why have I not
does.
been talking as in an Australian accent this entire time? Getting
Hope
back
has
to my
a lot
roots.
of problems.
He does.
Because Hope is voice acted.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, what if I dubbed over Hope's?
That would be.
What if I dubbed over Hope's voice
I
actor?
100% approve of that choice.
Okay,
because oh my god, Hope is so
Hope
fucking
is a
annoying.
bad kid. Oh, it's not the voice actor's fault. I want to make it very clear on that. It's the writing. The writing is why I don't like Hope.
I don't like Hope at all. Like, I may like this game, but I'm not a Hope fan.
I don't think anybody has ever said they're a Hope fan. I mean, not in terms of this character. I think people do in general like Hope. That's why people.
Oh my god.
That's why people like religion and shit. I don't know.
Oh my god.
You're down again. I mean, the answer is get through this area as quick as you can, and
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
yeah.
Hope, heal me, please. Heal me, please.
That's not he's a Ravager. He doesn't have healing
Oh,
magic
he's not
right
my
now.
healer. Oh my god, the healer's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Heal me. Heal me, heal me, heal me.
Okay, there
There
you
we
go.
go.
You're up. Take out the other succubus.
Is there? Why am I not chaining?
Oh, it's an incubus.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
don't think that one kills as easy.
Let's see. It does.
It's not terrible.
It's not as easy as the succubus. though.
Heal me. Oh my god.
Well,
you
get your
awful
other
bastard.
girl up.
Oh no, we're doing this the right way.
What's the right way?
Time to power the fuck up.
Well, you still have your healer down.
Don't worry.
Okay, I trust you have a plan. I trust you have a plan. Do you have a plan?
Don't worry, it's a good
You might
plan.
be dead.
I'm not dead. Hope's fine.
Okay, that's fair. So how
Right,
about
of
the
course.
local sports teams?
The Chicago Fire, they're probably gonna do good this year, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna win
You know,
the
with,
U.S. soccer tournament, whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the U.S.
I-
soccer situation is.
Nobody knows. It's impossible
I know
to figure
there's
out.
a league, but I don't think they have like a tournament.
I
but
don't
I feel
think
like
they do either. Yeah, I don't think they. I truly don't know. I don't.
I feel like a big brackets-based tournament is like soccer's whole MO. So like,
Yeah, well, I mean that's kind of like the whole thing. Even the NBA wants to get on that. Actually, they want to have like a mid-season tournament. They've been talking about it for like a couple of years. Because that's like what European soccer does is they have like these little mid tournaments during their season and stuff.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see that at some point down the road. It could be kind of dumb and fun. Your healer's still down.
I don't think I can do anything now.
Well, get her up. You have a Phoenix down, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't use them all up. Oh my god.
You can buy more at the store. They're like
Can
100.
I?
Yeah, I thought you could. Unless I'm wrong.
I have no idea. We'll have to check the store next time I get
Yeah.
to the.
Well, or just keep your bros alive. yeah.
She was the healer. She is supposed to keep herself alive.
I mean, that's fair. That you're not wrong. It's it's for the same reason when I'm playing Xenoblade I always play as Shulk because I can't rely on my AI Shulk to cast Minato Enchant. The only thing that can take down certain enemy types.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you said you're gonna go on that Xenoblade journey at some point, though.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I've got Chris Tales on the list. I kind of want to knock that out because it seems shorter.
Yeah, I think Chris Tales is probably short. I'm actually probably gonna play that on the channel at some point here. Let's see if I can. I'll see if I think there's enough there where I can probably just do it on my own.
All right.
I think it's too long for the two of us to do, probably.
Probably. I mean,
Although
it's
we've
supposed to be
learned
like a
nothing and we're
30-something
doing
hour
like
game.
this game, which is a true statement.